Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the battle. It feels good to be an American hero back home because, well, for one, I acknowledge about myself that I stand up for what I believe in as an American hero back home, right? I feel like you know that. So you all expect me to fight my case. Or how many cases can you open about the same situation? I read something in the law dictionary. You can't be called the same name again uh, in another different case, but it'd be the same case. So how many times can you open a case on the same case on the one person as your disabled combat veteran? After not, if you think about it, right? Uh, I I feel like uh, you want me to take your deals because you know that I could sue you for lying. The fact that you could tell that I was making art on my computer. You could all come to a conclusion on why to meet each other as people, but I'm an artist. I like to take some of art, but while you use the internet, it's like you go to the legal sites to get unlegal sites. Does that make any sense to anybody in the world? Like you you try to use the legal sites and you go on the legal sites to get unlegal pop-up sites to your computer. So I guess they're advertisement sites, right? I guess people are lying to themselves about the 99% nudity online. I guess to feel good about themselves. I don't understand that concept because it seems like only a few people get in trouble of nudity laws, right? Few people get in trouble with nudity online. Few, where majority of the world is 99% nudity in the world on the internet is nudity on the internet. So how can few can't even get in trouble with the 99% nudity being public? So it's like, wow, the world can sit around and watch your friends get their lives screwed over. And one day it could happen to you, right? So I don't know if you're like some kind of type of god on the internet as a human being in the 21st century, but uh, I feel that in the past history, people overcame their gods, and that's because they realize you're just a human being. So, uh, as a human being, speaking to other human beings, I feel it's unfair for you guys to sit there and judge me as the people do on the internet. As shall not judge, and since you have the ability to invade my computer after 9/11 as a soldier, I don't feel like you can, really, if you think about it. Only person that I remember being in the military, and they taught me the only person that is allowed to use your laptop is yourself as a soldier in the military. So I don't know, in the civilian world, it's different types of work, rules or whatever. But I feel like the whole world is on my computer. I really, if people hack your webcam and put a green screen behind you and make it, people believe that you're this and that and scam you and lie. That's all. It must be tiring to lie about your soldier after 9/11 like that in the state of New Jersey. You must be tired, aren't you? You're super. Everybody that's sitting around trying to screw my life over must be super tired because I'm a really good guy, isn't he? an American hero, huh? You know, now, I think it's very difficult to put down the American heroes online nowadays, right? I feel like and everything. So I do not agree. Just because few people decided to go on my computer and assume the worst because, oh shit, Commiso gets pop-up sites too, and somehow his computer gets reported and you guys don't. It's okay to keep going and using the internet. So 99% people online is lying to themselves that there's 99% nudity on the internet. So I feel like the people that took the job around me to go on my computer took I think you took acting classes. The law that's on my computer took acting classes before they took this job, and I got combat PTSD, so the law that's around me is going to irritate me and use certain words to irritate me as a soldier after 9/11. I feel like somehow they taught me in the military these things because I had battle buddies on my computer after 9/11, and I'm a good guy. And I feel like every time I try to make my YouTube videos, somebody's always there trying to screw with my YouTube videos on purpose. Because I don't know if I'm an American and the Americans around me. Do I get permission by other people to make it in this world in a free country after 9/11? Is it my decision if I want to make it? I still want to sing songs after 9/11. I feel like, yeah, I need to improve here and there as I never really was taught how to read music. Uh, and I took the course Fisher School. I wasn't really taught how to sing, but sometimes I hear, hey, I can be a pretty good singer. So I don't know if you guys sat around and don't see that on YouTube. You hide the fact that people got talent on the internet and people don't want to get in trouble with the law in the 21st century. I don't know how many gangsters and terrorists there are in the world, but a majority of the world doesn't want to get in trouble with the law like they do. And I'm an American citizen. I feel like, being American should mean something. I feel like shit, man. Everybody should be jumping up to defend a veteran after 9/11 as lawyers, dude. Man, I'm a winning case, dude. How many hours or what? Minutes of the what? To discover there's an internet? You all sat around and waited to figure out Commiso discovered there's an internet or something back home? And since I can't get a good welcome back home, everybody's got to be like, oh, me, and I'm like, I can't say one feeling as a veteran because everybody get upset with me back then. So yeah, every time I try to make a YouTube videos, I feel like, I don't know, do people really want to see me to make it? But is it that there's decision? Yeah, I'm not me. I don't go around calling people names. I'm a soldier after 9/11 that was taught respect in the military. But that maybe I have to teach the law back on what respect means as a soldier after 9/11, because you all defined it that I have 100. What? How many convoys do I need to be acknowledged that I served my country after 9/11? That's how much people think about back home? Count how many times you went outside the wire at court around you? That makes determine what if I'm an American soldier or not. So I don't disrespect people. I feel like I'm a really nice person I was always a nice person all my whole life. But how the world works as we was watch live television is we all can sit there and watch people get their lives screwed over on television, and one day that could be you on television, and we all expect to have a good future by putting people down and bullying people on live television on the internet. We expect that's going to be a good future. We ain't any better of the people that on whatever got in trouble with the law on television if we were making fun of him on television, don't you think? How far are we going to go as people in the future by, oh, they teach us not to bully in school and uh, be nice to each other in school as a kid. And then when we become an adult, oh, on live news, oh, they bully everybody that gets on television and shit. And it's like, damn, you had to use live television to blackmail a soldier after 9/11. That's how I see things as I was trained in the military as to, damn, dude, I didn't realize nudity that was so, is that the complicated subject in the United States in the 21st century? Nobody knows what nudity in schools all around the world. Nobody knows the nudity on the internet all around the world. So I'm only one that knows what nudity is. So since I can do the math and nobody else, because I'm an Italian, Irish, and American man, and that got A's and B's up to at least algebra 2. I got up to algebra 2 in high school at least. So I said, nobody watch nudity, and I'm the only one that can do the math. 99% is nudity. And how dare you bully a soldier after 9/11 like that, while 9/11 is still on the internet? So I'm not going to sit around and trying to figure out why everybody's trying to make me feel that I should feel bad about myself that I served my country at court around here, because your statement didn't even make sense what you wrote about me. I said, damn, I said, that's all? Shit. For one, it live was on my computer. As I'm an artist, and I feel like I was trying to collect art, while it feels like, who can entrap you on nudity nowadays? People that hack your computer, or people that can hold that information on their computers, because you're the law and nobody is going to accept that. Well, how can the law monitor the computer as we monitor the computer as ourselves as people, and act the way the guys do on people like that? Because one, if you if there's still 1% live crime or violence, hating people, why are we allowed to view that on the internet? So it sucks that people can come together and bully one person online on live television, then don't accept the fact that, and that sucks that we can see people die on live television and nobody gives a shit about that. That's kind of messed up, don't you think? So no, I got some haters on my computers after 9/11. I have to go to the police station tomorrow because apparently they got to monitor my computer after 9/11. And I think they're going to be rude to me at the police station. And they're, because, sir, what are you talking about? We're talking to you with politeness. No, I feel like you want to kick my ass at the police station after 9/11. And I'm a soldier. So something must be wrong with the people over there as Americans to bully a soldier after 9/11, right? As they're Americans in the state of New Jersey themselves. So how long do you think I've been using the internet as I moved to places, and seems to me that, damn, set of people walk a party with me. You're on my computer trying to figure out what's wrong with a soldier after 9/11. Man, when that whole world watched 9/11 and you ask me the soldiers what's wrong with them after 9/11, that's the best questions you can ask your veterans after 9/11. When 9/11 is right there, and it seems the war, you watch live war, people die at war, and everybody sits around and watch that shit. And you two all come after me like that, like a soldier, and saying, I'm not, you can't trust a soldier after 9/11 in the state of New Jersey after 9/11. So it's kind of weird, don't you think? Because it seems like people, only few people get in trouble with nudity. So I guess the few people hide the fact that, and hide the 95% nudity that's wrong with it. As all inside your minds and everything because you watch television. Remember the days when everybody sat around and read a book? Now everything is live streaming, visualized, live television. So, yeah, like I said before, if people take me the wrong way just to sit there and screw my life over for no reason at all, because I'm stupid enough to use bad internet after 9/11 and get bad pop-up sites. It's not my fault because it's like peer pressure. The law is peer pressuring you to get in trouble. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get in trouble with the law. So I don't know what's wrong with you guys on my computer. So you can get angry at me and say, you know, this guy wants me to punch him in the face so he don't have to work no more and sue me for millions of dollars as the law and expect that, oh shit, we pay taxes for American law for our service to protect us as Americans. And this guy just wants money from me as a disabled because he knows I'm 100% this. That's why I'm on my computer right now. And that's why I have to go to the police station tomorrow. And they know I'm getting paid soon with my disability. That's all they want, money from me. They don't care about the billions and 99% nudity online that 24 hours a day people see online and you all zero down and try and take more from me. Oh, he's 100% disabled combat veteran. There must be something wrong with him, not me. And so we don't have to worry about helping him no more as a veteran. And we can just do whatever we want to a soldier after 9/11. So I know I'm going to be a veteran the rest of my life. If people can accept that in my hometown or whatever, it's not my fault or whatever because I'm a good guy. You know, for a person to serve their country after 9/11 is a good person in my eyes. I don't know how the law sees people with their eyes being viewing the internet 24 hours a day, but they didn't even. That must have been the biggest. That as how what's the biggest bust of nudity that everybody found on the internet? Is there a Guinness World Record for somebody got busted of how much sex and nudity this one person found on the internet? And then you all sit there and say, "Oh man, I'm in one of them videos on the computer. We need to bust down that door because I'm in one of the videos on that computer after 9/11." I could get in trouble too. But well, people that send you bad sites and the people that allow them to send bad sites, can they get in trouble too? Being on a computer allow me to get screwed over after 9/11? Because seems everything goes on one site eventually, right? I feel like everything is posted on YouTube nowadays. So eventually everybody sees everything if everything is posted on YouTube. As YouTube a channel nowadays? I'm not sure. There's like YouTube is a channel, right? So it sucks that we all can sit here and watch people die on television and all get mad at each other and can't figure out how to change the world. Well, why do we have to view that? I don't think that's a good thing to view, right? So what's your ratings? Is your ratings back home is to sit there and bully a soldier after 9/11? You know, if there's 99% nudity online and compared to how long I came back home using the internet, I didn't have shit on my computer if there's nine. There is a fact. It's a fact. I guess I have to say it's a theory because if you say a fact, you all get mad at me. Oh, in my theory that over the years where the internet was created in the 80s and the 80s, where porn and nudity was accepted in the 80s and that's how much fast sex was put on the internet. The internet was around that time. So since around the 90s, sex was okay until now, because I'm not cool enough to be partying back home in the nude as you all can in the 21st century. So people party naked nowadays. It seems to me. People party. If in the state of New Jersey, it's legal to be a nudist in the state of New Jersey, but since I'm a soldier after 9/11, I ain't pulling up the party at nude at the nudist beach around here. But only you, because are you using your badge in vain, or I have a badge, so I have excuse to be an asshole kind of thing. After 9/11, as a soldier after 9/11, no disrespect to the law. It sucks that people can talk about you and then you speak up. You all get mad because I make your case look bad when I make my YouTube videos, right? Think about it. Ju- oh, I, for, because you all sit around and don't be a good friend and stand up for your a soldier after 9/11. I have to accept that fact that only a few people started a rumor on me because it's the nerve to invade my privacy as a soldier after 9/11. Oh man, everybody's on my computer. Right now, if everybody sits and goes on a computer and thinks only one person's on a computer, you're wrong nowadays because uh, they have sites that teach you how to hack. So you must have got a college degree to go on the internet and find a site and know taught you how. This site taught you how to hack. That sucks. I feel like the internet was meant more than just people hacking each other over stupid shit. And I'm the soldier after 9/11. You guys taught me for years I'm an American hero. I even got respect from the law for you guys to turn my back after 9/11 like that at court around here. I didn't, all the things you did to me, I did not deserve after 9/11 as a soldier. Uh, as you allow take one person take the fall for 99%. You all go back and use the sites and have fun. While you leave the crime on the internet. As an American citizen, no disrespect to the law or anybody or whatever. You don't want us to do the crime, but you leave the crime on the internet for people to watch. I'm confused now. Do you want us to do crime because you are entertained by the crime online as the law is like this? Right? So for a person that as you all are perfect, the world is perfect, I use it here, right? Generation. So how perfect for the world to bully a soldier at is I can't live in a world where, man, I was 19 years old, fresh out of high school, didn't know anything about the world, and I served my country after 9/11. You all get mad at me because you didn't have balls to serve the country with me. Well, I had a lot of battle buddies, had my back in the military to come home and everybody turn your back on your soldier like that. So, yeah, I want to do things. I want to make art on the computer as I was and keep doing what I was doing as Commiso. But, you know, you know, just taking time out of my life back home. And I'm like, why? What did I do to you guys? Because I feel like I was a good friend to anybody that walked up to me, and somehow been nice to them. So you people that hate have no reason to hate. There's something wrong with you. So people that get angry at me, there's something wrong with you. I'm a soldier after 9/11. I was trained to take on a lot of things for everybody to sit around and act like, damn, dude, you really want me to believe what you believe, how the world is? No, man, because then the world won't be a good place. I don't want to believe that everybody's a bad guy in the world as the law views the world. Because not everybody's a bad guy in the world, law. I vote for stuff like that as an American. It's not putting down the law. It's like cons- constructing a better law, I feel. And you want the law wants to improve, right? You know, I don't know if you all want to be sitting around and getting killed on the streets over stupid shit as 99%. Man, how's it fair that over the years, people have been viewing each other in America nudity all around the world to pick on me as a soldier after 9/11. Then they go to court and sit around like they don't know what a penis and a vagina is. And you don't need a computer to know what a penis and a vagina is at court, right? I feel like you go to school and learn that as you go. So eventually, sex is going to be learned, and people like it or not. That's why it's funny. They get mad over sex online because they're jealous of me. That's why I'm 40 years old and I got cock blocked by everybody back home now by the law. They're jealous of me. They don't want. That's why they're discriminating me because I'm a veteran and how hard it is for girls to talk to a veteran after 9/11. So it seems to me the internet is a television phone. So why everybody on my phone service on my laptop and invading my and eavesdropping on me back home? Then on top of eavesdropping on me, they lied a whole lot at court. I said, well, I didn't punch the cop. I even told the lawyer that I felt like there were terrorists trying to kidnap me and I had to get them away from my dad. And they told me, no, you don't have that problem as a soldier after 9/11 and shit. And I said, well, then why you get to lie? Why you lie about me anyways? Did you get paid off at cops by some asshole on the streets? Hey, if you get this guy in trouble, I give you $1 million as a soldier after 9/11 and crooked the cops around me on the internet. That's how you made me feel and think. My television made me feel that, damn, I don't understand. I do the right things. So why is it so hard for people to do the right things in life? So why is there 1% violence on the television? I highly doubt people fight over 99% nudity online. So the law makes accept 99% nudity. You can't get mad at me no more at the police station because you look like an idiot. On all the cameras you put, and then you don't put cameras on the floor where there's law. So I guess the law doesn't want safety from the cameras themselves. They must have took the cameras down on that floor for a reason so they could walk around, do whatever they want, and can't see it. While everybody can see everything online. As there's GPS and people hack your computers to turn your webcam on your computer and turn your webcam on your cell phone now, and they get to sit there and judge you and say, what kind of friend? I suppose back in the day you're supposed to dial the number and call a friend. Now they can listen to the conversation off your cell phones because they can hack your webcam on your cell phones and say, what's he doing? And call me a weirdo. It's not my fault people don't got balls to come up and shake my hand back home after 9/11. As you all claim you got balls at parties around here. And then you walk up and walk and walk and walk and walk. What's the guys? Aren't you Americans around here, dude? You live in America. And America's not a bad country. There's something wrong with you're just trying to steal money from America. The terrorists just trying to rob America. They said, it's American money's my money because you're some kind of fucking jerk off on the street. And I'm supposed to accept that as your, what? I'm an American hero back home, man. That's all it is. You're using the internet to try to control the streets because there's some jerk off online. I know what this person does. I know what that person does. Man, what I can do to people by just sitting there and judging people 24 hours a day. And then you lose the fact that you're old and 90 years old and lost everything in your whole life by just sitting there judging somebody 24 hours a day. So I'm kind of glad I'm like not everybody else. I'm glad I'm a different person. I'm glad I'm an outcast because I'm not a cyborg like you guys as robots and believe everything you hear on the internet. And then I'm supposed to accept this 1% crime and nobody can't do nothing about it. As an 80s retro child, when everybody was happy in the 80s and the 90s and everybody was chilling and don't understand why human beings we supposed to adapt and go further as people, as we're smart enough to do that. But we still have to watch human harming human on 21st century television where people want to watch Boy Meets World and Family Matters and Bill Cosby. We're the people that want to watch stuff like that, but we somehow force violence to view, and then you all gets mad at us because we view violence on the internet. So, yeah, it is a system, I guess. As long as I'm not on live television, we can be uh, doing whatever we want on the internet. But I don't know. I feel since I came back home, I'm nice to everybody and I'm good friend. I'm a good friend. I apologize I didn't get to hang. If that's what you know, it- being a Facebook friend and actually hang with somebody is different. But I don't know. People get upset over everything. You know, yeah, it'd be cool to party with my family all the time. But I come home and everybody acts like they don't know what a family is. And friends is everything. To where I'm like sitting here thinking, man, how hard is it to make a decision about your American hero back home at court around? I'm not a bad person. I feel like I said, I avoid negative. I don't like to watch negative. So I try to find happy things on the internet. And I still got my laughter, and even the fact that seems like the world wants you to lose your laughter, even the law. You know, I don't disrespect the law, but how you view the law on television is you you had you make people hate the law because of how the television is. That's not my fault back home since I saved the rap on the levee. And I appreciate that people went out of their way to help me. That's like it was so complicated to help Michael Commiso back home. And I'm like, well, I flew all around the world and it felt good serving my country with my battle buddies online. But how the internet works, it seems like everybody knows when you get paid the next day, and so now everybody wants to take your paycheck, your benefits away from you so fast because everybody's setting each other up with everything online. Nobody trusts each other in the world. Everybody just blind to fact over stupid hate that doesn't even make any sense in the first place. I don't want to think like that. I want to live in the world I want to live in where I say, man, back in the day, people help each other out on the internet and everybody's going to the party online. So if we rank in sites and everybody knows where the cool parties are, I just still don't understand the conflict with the internet where, well, there's enough people that use the internet in the world, right? At least. So if I feel like majority of the world do not want to watch 1% violence as generation change. Yeah, I get it. Where my era, we grew up around gangsters on the streets. But that doesn't mean I have to be a gangster, and that doesn't mean that's how the world is and how people think or whatever. As generation change, as it wasn't that much conflict on television on people where we watch Family Matters, just Steve Urkel was making everybody laugh in the world. So to where now it's like, wow, it feels like really, if you really think about it, where people have no reason to hate each other, people actually must have nothing else better than to sit there and hate on each other for no reason at all. Because if people can't accept each other that we're all human beings by now, then there's something wrong, right? Eventually, we're going to have to accept each other. That's 99% nudity if you think about it, right? You can't just hide the fact that there's no nudity the rest of the time on planet Earth and the internet in the future, right? Because everybody will laugh. Say that's funny because we'll accept ourselves in the future even more with nudity. So it seems like somebody wants to get paid off of nudity on here. So I don't know, my hometown law is saying, how do he deserve to get benefits? And because I worked at it. I'm the one that went to Lions Hospital. I went to the VA and got the help. When, yeah, other veterans told me go to the VA. I get benefit where benefit is, or it is. Yeah, another veteran told me you should go to the VA, Commiso. And I said, okay, I should trust a veteran, right? So I'm the one that went to the hospital. I'm the one that went to the VA. And I feel like, why everybody making a big deal that veterans get benefits? Aren't you Americans? It feels like everybody knows how to work the system anyways, right? Everybody knows how to work the system in America, right? And get some type of benefit or whatever in every house in America. So I'm an American soldier after 9/11. I feel like people taught me that I earned my benefits because I served my country. To it should be just theirs. Me going to the VA and getting help or not, the benefits should just be there because it served your country. Right? And then I do what I'm like, what can I do what I want back home? Because I'm doing what everybody's telling me back home, and I'm never going to get a chance to do what I want. And I can't treat myself like a nobody, like you guys talked about me at court around here, because I'm much more than that. I served my country after 9/11. If you technically want to get all technical by invading my privacy back home online, nobody should grab me like that as a soldier after 9/11. What you did to me was not good to do to a soldier after 9/11. That's 100% combat PTSD, right? I hope people went to college enough to be smart enough to know that for a fact. And I got paperwork. And then maybe they just bust down my door to steal my paperwork so they claim that I'm not a disabled combat veteran so they can look good and earn points and make a medal at court around here. I don't think my battle buddies when I served was like that. I don't. We was cool with each other. We didn't go. We helped each other out, not to earn medals, because we're cool battle buddies and we're nice to. We knew what it means to be an American soldier to serve a country after 9/11. Technically, yeah, they gave me medals in the military, but that's really cool. If people think we're going to rub the medals in your face back home. Really, you didn't have to give me any medals in the military because I know I was in the desert. You didn't have to give me any medals in the military because I was the one that went overseas and in the desert, lived there for years and served my country. I know that's all I need to know. So if you think veterans are all about, they just want another medal, but I'm not the one that's talking bad about each other online. I don't feel like I say anything bad about anyone. I'm just saying I'm frustrated on the fact that it takes this long to where I'm like, man, imagine how further I could be right now in the future if everybody stopped picking on me. So I'm a very smart person. I don't say I'm a genius, but I'm smart enough to know when people call me a name and making fun of me. You got to give me that as a soldier at Guardian. So no, they try to say that veterans have a hard time coming back home and adapt to America. We're soldiers that served our country, went to war. I feel like coming home is like supposed to be the easiest thing to do as an American soldier coming back home. So, yes, I guess I give myself some credit that, yeah, maybe I need to chill out a little bit more, maybe, as Jimmy Short. But you got to admit, uh, a few, not everybody, a few people do go out of their way to bully me for some reason, and I don't know why. So, yeah, I get it. The world's not a perfect place. Veterans are going to come home and everybody, veterans going to have a hard time coping because that's what they say. No, man, I thought I'd be doing something every weekend with my brother back home. I thought every weekend with my family. I mean, yeah, because of my family's was cool. I told the whole world that Commiso and McHugh is a cool family. And I'm a cool person. Yeah. You know, if you really get to know Michael Commiso, I'm actually a cool guy to hang with. Just because you're all brainwashed on hating each other because somehow they can't figure out how to, we don't have to watch 1% violence on television. I thought that stuff goes to the law anyways, right? The law doesn't want us to know everything to mess up whatever, but they tell everything. So now you got the whole world trying to solve something, and we wasn't trained to do that, and then confuse the whole thing in the first place. So why the hell we have to watch 1% violence where I feel at least 99% of the world wants to sing happy songs like they're in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and watching Boy Meets World online in the world. Yes, I may not have every sentence in the proper form of I've been in the I'm from Trenton, moved to Ewing, still in Trenton, New Jersey. So I don't know if I have some kind of slang, but I don't think I have disrespect to anybody compared to where I feel like everybody just want to beat me up back. That's all everybody does. To prove how tough you are as a person, you got to beat up a soldier after 9/11. And I still get back up. I said, everybody that beat me up so far, I still got back up. So it's a not so you know. I think when you watch a movie or even a television show, you're supposed to learn from that show in the movie. There's always a reason why you're supposed to say, well, hey, I'm not. We don't have to be a bad human being on this planet. That was the whole meaning of the song and the movie. If you really listen to music and listen to movies, there's a meaning to it. It's not just they came out with a movie. Sometimes it was fun just doing that. People just jumping around in the movie and having fun. One day we'll get that far in the future. But now everybody's in some serious movie. But life is not that serious as you make it. And I think it sucks that where, yeah, you want to teach kids safety so they be safe in the world and they come back home. So if your kid never learned how to leave the house and learn how to do anything like a bubble boy, and we're, 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 we're we're never going to get anywhere in the world. And you make your kids believe you can't trust nobody, and then how can they grow as a person, as an adult, as to traveling the world? It sucks that people look at the world like they do because there's a lot of cool things to see in the world. So, yeah, if I ever be a parent, I won't teach my kids to be afraid of everything, but I would teach them how to walk across the street. I would teach them how to ride a bike. I would teach them how to read a little bit of the words I could pronounce to them. I would teach my kids before they go to school so they can be already ready for the class and won't be nervous for the first day of school. I'm 40. I don't know how much wisdom you need, but I know for a fact that I'd be a good dad one day. At least I was brave enough to use the internet in the 21st century as the internet just came to me anyways. I said, you know, to write a poem, you can't have everybody in your ear. You got to get away. I feel like it's back in the day, if Shakespeare had to write a poem, he had to get away from everybody to think of the words. Yeah, you want the words to come from you. As if you want to come from you. But if you have all this constant words in your ear, that's like the internet. I'm in my own bedroom and I feel like the whole world is in my bed because of you. So, yeah, all the things I did, it was, I was a shy, nervous guy. People make fun of you when you make goofy videos because they don't understand this guy was making goofy videos or something. So, oh, I think it's unfair to teach people that since that we can't figure out how to solve the 1% violence and whatever's going on in the world, we can't live our own lives as Americans or as in people, as a country or as in the world. Because the one cool thing my country is, as a soldier is traveling to all the different countries. I was from New Jersey. I was from A to B kind of place in New Jersey. I didn't go far. The furthest I went in high school was the senior trip to was it Walt Disney World in Florida? I get them mixed up. For some, Walt Disneyland is in California. Everybody thinks Walt Disney World is the first one because it's the world. Then it kind of makes sense. I guess Walt Disney had to start with a piece of land first. So it's Walt Disneyland. Then Disney said, I want Walt Disney World. So people always think Disney World is the first one, and that's how you get confused and land in Florida and not in California. Because everybody think they're landing in California and say, wow, this is California. It's weird. It doesn't look like California. It's kind of hot like California. At least got the temperature right where we landed. Because when I was hanging with my battle boys, and we took a month off from war, I said, thank you for the month off from war. And everybody went back home to see their family and friends after war. And the only thing I thought is, oh, I'm never going to hang with my battle buddies again. Because I guess everybody's going to a different duty station. And what's the next time I'm going to visit Europe? As a poor New Jersey guy. So everything that I earned from war, I spent 30,000. I stuck the whole month. I went to all these different countries. And I hang with battle buddies, my battle buddies. So two of my battle buddies flew with me we were supposed to go to Canadian Islands. But one thing you have to remember, sometimes you have to get off a plane to get onto another plane. I learn as I go, as Commiso. So yes, people in the world should be shocked and wondering how did I get to my first duty station. So we were landing in Spain, but we were supposed to get on another plane to fly to the Canary Islands. So all the time I thought, where's the damn ocean? Because when we landed, I was in the plane and said, this is the island? Where's the ocean? And so we just stayed in Spain and we saw Shakira in concert. And we got one of my battle boys to pay to get into the concert. Like if people was like, well, we were as long as we get paid, we get to see them. And we saw Shakira in concert. And I was like taking pictures, and I had one of them old ass cameras where there was no digital at all in this camera. That's how over the years. That's how fast technology. Like I started with the regular rolled up cameras that has flash. So now it's digital. I feel like I could take good pictures all around the world because I take my time taking pictures all around the world. And so, yeah, I miss an adventure in my life. I lost the adventure in my life. So, yeah, I don't, it sucks that everybody's like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but it seems like everybody's have a hold on each other's balls on the internet nowadays. If you're thinking, because everybody's hacking each other's computer online, and now you got to hold on each other as balls on it. Internet. You know, I wish people let go of my balls back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. You know, because I feel like if people allow me to be a good painter, that I'm a good artist, I can draw, I can get better and better and better, and I know I can draw really good. But the stress you put on your veterans sucks because as everybody's got to hold on each other's balls. Imagine being a veteran. So I wish people would leave me, give me a break, man, because compared to the internet, I'm just a goofy white guy back home online trying to see if I can get on Saturday Night Live. I said I could get along with them. I feel like I could get along with the Saturday Night Live people because they're all probably goofy. You have to be goofy to work at Saturday Night Live, right? You, you can't be serious working at Saturday. This guy's too serious to work. So over the years, I was trying to make goofy videos to see if I get on Saturday Night Live. But in the world we live in, you judge the crap out of me back home, and oh, I think it's messed up that I get to. I don't deserve to. I have a good heart. I try to trust people to a point where shit. What the hell's wrong with people in the world? But I just wanted to show you this box, the Pokemon one. It says I didn't realize it says holiday calendar. So I guess I was supposed to open this on the holidays. Well, Halloween's coming. I want to see what's in here. They made a big deal of sticking this box. I don't feel heavy. So I just wanted to open. Okay? I waited this long for you guys in the world to open it. You can at least give me that credit. Look, I'm probably not even. They shoot with wounded. You can't get mad when they shoot with wounded and you can't open it, right? Look. All I got is, and they told you there's another box. So, well, there's a special way. Open this one. There's a special way. Oh, God. The thing was for Christmas. Where is it? 20, 42, is it 25? Oh, I think you're supposed to open this at Christmas. Oh, this is for Christmas. Well, if anybody wants an idea for my Christmas gift, I was supposed to open this at Christmas. I feel bad. Well, just get me a, I just get another one. That's what you got me. Well, oh, there's more on this side. This is, oh, yeah. They're supposed to be, oh, I guess. It's supposed to be 25 days to open before Christmas. I messed that up. Well, I got this one. Might as well keep going. It was for Christmas. Well, at least I didn't roll with the ball. Gotta get moving. Get some stickers. I like stickers. There's a coin. There's a coin. Let's buy a sticker on this. I saw like, this was the Christmas. Uh, well, let's go. Go dig that. This, this one's a little bit. This one's a little bit. Okay. Oh, that one's good. I put all the facts. They got like card factors. And all cards. They was for Christmas. They were supposed to open at Christmas. I'm getting another one just for Christmas. Oh, that's why it's Christmas prediction. There's some more stickers. Some stickers. Apologize. It was for Christmas. Well, now I know. So now I know what to get for myself. This is for Christmas. Maybe I would do that in December on this box, and not this one. The next one, I opened the Christmas Pokemon card from the Christmas uh, on the first day of December. And that's a cool. Some of these cards and do a bit. I'm just saying, I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a really cool person. So forget you for picking on me back home. Oops. I got, there's pocket monsters coming. Ooh, that's the cat. They try and mess me up. Oh, so I can be anything here this Christmas. Oh, it's not Christmas. That's how they tricked me. I think it was for Christmas. Yeah, so far there are pretty cool cars in here. Should open it for Christmas. Uh, this was stuck. Well, this is, there's that thing. Everybody was wondering where this one. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, man, this was supposed to be a Christmas game. So, to see it. Oh, so, whatever. I can't believe people still arguing about voodoo. That doesn't make any sense. All you have to get right. This is harder than oh, almost vended. I know how to fix many parts of them. Look at that one. That's weird. This was supposed to be Christmas. You all distracted me from the 1% bullshit in the world. I didn't realize this was Christmas. So, might as well keep going. Yeah. That's a cool. Yeah, that'll do. Huh? It's Christmas. See, one thing as a veteran, I wish everybody stop messing up my holidays. Like there's something wrong with you guys. Dang. There's another one too. There might be a few more of them. I don't know the trick. So I'm gonna be shocked too. I don't know where. Ooh, you see? Ooh. One day when I figure it out, I'll have background music for you when I show the code. Sing, ease your mind with the song. It's not Christmas. I don't want to see the gift until Christmas. It's strict. You're all distracting me from this. Whatever's going on. I thought they were upside down. I could, pretty soon I'm going to be a master in cooking because I will feel, I will need to know. Pokemon cards so well, I can feel it if they're upside down or not. Like it's not even looking on the other side. That's how good I want to be in the future as a master Pokemon. I like that. Just want to let you know. Sorry. It's always good to have some shiny cards in your life. Ooh, some sheep. But there's some in it. There's four cards now, not three. No, four cards. But I think I figured it out now. It's not three, it's four cards. That was got cool art. Look at that. If we put it the right way, it's like different types of more shiny in art. But sometimes I would like the home from God. Try, I just try to enjoy open thinking the cards. Yes. So in a way, it's like you're open to cards too. That's just so I hope. So that's all for today. Just want to let you know that there's 99% nudity and close to going. So, anybody wants to travel the world with Commiso? Well, that's all. Yeah, there's just a disabled cop out there. Half the bottle, like we could be so ain't about everybody. I am an American man. American man. I'm an American man.